All right. Live. First and most, we give all praise to the Most High. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, MAKAKODASH, which is giving all praise to the Most High, and name His only begotten Son, and name the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles, the great millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. My name is Ibar.
I'm the brother Yakal.
We're from the prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. Figured we'll do a quick video going into the St. Patrick's Day because today just happens to be so-called St. Patrick's Day. And we was at camp last night, and you had a bunch of jakes out there just dressed in green, which prompted me to go into the history of this St. Patrick's Day tradition. And as you know, with the rest of the trend with these traditions, it's more sinister than they lead you to believe. In fact, that it also it's about a massacre of so-called black people and Ireland. All right. So I'm gonna let this Jake woman say it. We got the TV queued up. Before we go there, let me grab this real quick, But I got the TV queued up. I'm gonna let her go into the history of it. All right, so we get more edification on this topic. And we're gonna grab a few scriptures and make it quick. Pray be edifying to the whole folk. But this is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. It says, I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, "My people are foolish; they do not know me, says the Lord, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. They are stupid children," because you out there wearing green. Jake don't look into nothing, but they'll celebrate anything they see these so-called white people celebrating. Okay, which is Esau, Edom, that the Bible speaks of. It says, "They are stupid children who have no understanding. They are clever enough at doing wrong, but they have no idea how to do right." And that's our people. They don't know how to do right, man. They don't know how to come into the ways of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. They don't know how to study. They don't know how to get closer to their power. But when it comes to doing some cool nigga shit, Jake all for it, man. Hey man, Jake will beat you at the door of doing some nigga shit. So we want to play this. You got something to say?
Nah, the brother said it. That's our people, man. And Jake really keep these pagan holidays because they so damn oppressed. They look for any break, to relax.
Right. And to appease their oppressors. Shalom, brother Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, Brother Shopper the 12 Ba. I'm gonna read this real quick. Hosea chapter 8, verse 8. "Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel where is no pleasure." Wow, it's like wherein is no pleasure. And that's true. Jake has been completely swallowed up, man. And Jake just going with the motions of whatever these Edomites do. If Esau do something, hey, Jake is all for it, man.
Jake has completely lost touch with who they are. So now they just live amongst the heathen.
Right.
And like they are the heathen.
Worse than the heathen, as a matter of fact. Jake was going all out, worse than the heathen, last night when we was at camp. So, and then we started bringing out the word, and Jake cleared out. Yeah. Here we go. Psalms 106, verse 34 and 35. "They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord Yahweh commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works." Right. And that's Jake. That's what Jake did. Jake learned the ways of these heathen. And they all for it. They all for it, bro. Jake will go all out behind some St. Patrick's Day. Okay, but when it come to we got Passover coming up, Jake don't know a damn thing about Passover, man. All right. It says, verse 36, "And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them." And that's the water, brother. The water. That's beautiful right there, man. Because that's all. It's a snare, And Jake don't realize it, but hey, you getting trapped up in these snares and these traps, it's gonna lead to your destruction. Okay, but let's go into some of this history of this pagan day. All right. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna let Eve tell it. Right. It shows you that Jake's starting to wake up somewhat.
Right.
All right. So let's go ahead and play that.
That veil is leaving him.
Right.
Not y'all saying happy St. Patrick's Day when they was not happy at all. Look, now the published McGraw-Hill version of what they taught us St. Patrick's was leprechauns, gold coins, being lucky, and a man named St. Patrick's that removed the snakes from the motherland. But of course that was a cover-up just like everything else they taught us. But basically on this day, a bunch of people that looked like me were massacred by a man named St. Patrick. This is a photo of the Twa tribe, okay? These were the...
Now I'm gonna leave it right there for a minute because you see these jakes, all right? This is where they get the idea of the leprechauns from, all right? You got these jakes that, you know, they got a form of dwarfism, all right? I'm gonna bring it back. But these are the people that were massacred in Ireland, in Northern Ireland, all right? And that's where they get the whole idea of the leprechaun from, all right? So they put these friendly, you know, characters, you know, on these pagan holidays, but really it's really satanic. You know, this is how these things came about. It says, wasn't St. Patrick himself was a Jake though? She gonna go into it. She got a picture of him, and he appears to be an Edomite. He could be a Jake. I wouldn't be surprised, but he appears to be an Edomite. But let's go ahead and play some more. Because it was with
basically on this day, a bunch of people that look like me were massacred by a man named St. Patrick. This is a photo of the Twa tribe, okay? These were the first people in Ireland. They look like me. So the people of the Twa tribe were very short, okay? They were like 5 feet in height, which is very short for an average adult, okay? So boom, they journeyed to Northern Ireland very early in its conception, prior to the Roman Catholic Church, right? So they had a cultural, philosophical, and technological impact on the people that were there, and those people were called the Druids. The impact was so heavy that the Druids started trying to wear the same headdress as the Twa tribe, which was, I'm gonna show you this. The same headdress that the kings, queens, and ancient Kemet Egypt used to wear, baby. Like, y'all know the Europeans, the Euros, all trying to come hang on us, right? So they had to admit that she was good, okay? The Roman Catholic Church saw the influence was heavy and wanted to come in and either convert them, and if they couldn't convert them, get rid of them. So Saint NAPTHALI came in and put Roman Catholic churches all over Northern Ireland. And in the process of putting those churches up, he was either trying to convert the Twa Druid or get rid of them. Which one did y'all think he did? St. Patty massacred countless numbers of Twa and Druid people. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I searched high and low for a picture of St. Patty, and this is one of the ones that I found that was interesting because look at his fingers. Y'all see his fingers? Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all see his fingers? They don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Looks weird. I'm just saying. Okay, so like I said before, the published reason for St. Patrick's Day and the celebration of it is because he removed the snakes from the motherland. But let's really get into what they really do. Okay, let's put it all together. That's why people wore a headdress called the REUBEN that the kings and queens of ancient Kemet used to wear. Had a snake on it. Can snakes even survive in Ireland, Sandra? There are no snakes in Ireland for the simple reason they couldn't get there because the climate wasn't favorable for them to get there. Story isn't really adding up. Oh, and leprechauns, you say? Yes, referring to the 5-foot tall Twa tribe. Because they were small and very short. So, happy St. Patrick's Day! A loser never existed.
The original hunter-gatherers to come to Britain and Ireland were black. So say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Paul Cheddarman, a hunter-gatherer and one of the first people to populate the islands of Britain and Ireland, turns out to have dark skin, black hair.
And you got people that are in Ireland, people that are you know in that land are majority Jakes, like Conor McGregor. That's a Jake, bro. You see how he walk, you know, that's a Jake. Yeah, he got the salt, you know. So when you go and to these, you know, these uncomfortable truths, you find out that Esau is at the head of all this stuff, slaughtering, you know, the Israelites, Jake, you know. So, but then they turn it around and flip the story and make it, you know, seem all cool and dandy, which Esau's history is all, you know, evil, diabolical, and just completely wicked. All right.
And blue eyes. Now this shouldn't come as a surprise to most Irish people. If you look around Ireland today, It's evident that the Irish are a mix of different peoples, and the latest genetic evidence is just confirming this. The first people to arrive in Britain and Ireland were hunter-gatherers like Cheddar-Man, who came from the continent. They lived by gathering nuts and berries and by hunting animals. Cheddar-Man was lactose intolerant because farming hadn't arrived in Britain or Ireland and wouldn't arrive for another few thousand years, and so he couldn't digest milk.
Are listed as black or mulatto. For example, the following reference shows not some, but all the coasters who came from Ireland were listed as people of color. They are referred to as mulattoes. The old definition, not the new definition, but the old definition of the word mulatto simply referred to someone with mixed European and African ancestry. As the following reference reads, it reads, mulatto, 15 names. One who is the offspring of a European and a black African. This could be a mix of a white European and a black African, or a black European and a black African. And for clarity, we can find pictures of mulattoes in a Spanish museum today. And as you can see, these are...
Being black and Irish made me thought to myself, why is there no Irish black history? So I decided to do some research to see what I can find. So with that, here is Irish Black History, Part 1. So today we learn about Rachel Baptiste. She's a black Irish singer born in the 1700s, who had a successful career spanning up to 25 years. She's a student of Bernardo Palma, and she performed in theatres, assembly halls and pleasure gardens all over Ireland and England. By the late 1700s, she was one of the most popular performers in Ireland, and her last record of her performances were her Belfast Winter Concerts of 1772-73. Rachel Baptiste is an example of how a black woman in 18th century Ireland was able to use her talents to defeat adversity and racism. Rachel Baptiste is an Irish legend. Hope you love that, guys. Comment if you want to learn more about Black Irish history, Small Lad and KMSCA.
Black Irish History, Part 24. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most influential African Americans within Irish history. His name is Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was an African American abolitionist and author who escaped slavery and arrived in Ireland in 1845. He arrived in Dublin with the intention of publishing his best-selling narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. Frederick's time in Ireland can be characterized as being transformative. Whilst there, he gave almost 50 lectures across the country. This coincided with Daniel O'Connell and the campaign to repeal the Act of Union of 1800. Frederick loved his experience in Ireland. As he wrote to his mentor, William Lloyd Garrison, I find myself not viewed as a colour, but as a man. This is his reflection of being free from slavery, being safe and seen as an equal amongst the Irish. Frederick helped garner support for Irish freedom from British rule, but argued against comparisons made in Ireland that the treatment of black people in America was the same as the Irish by Britain. He argued in a famous speech in Ireland that the Irish were oppressed, but were not slaves. He wanted it to be clear that the Irish experience was very different because unlike the black slaves in America, the Irish were free to marry, move around, and emigrate. Frederick Douglass was a black man who fought for Irish freedom, fought for black freedom, and fought for human freedom. Thank you, Frederick.
All right, so that's it on that. There's a little history on it. Just a little history on it. Pray it was edifying. All right. So I'm gonna go back to this right here. Or let me grab this. It's Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach. Okay, so we live in a world where they have these customs, which are the traditions of men. You know, this is a pagan tradition that's been going on for all this time, and our people just, you know, just jump right in there and celebrate this stuff, not realizing that this ain't for us. All right. wearing green and leprechauns, and you know, even you had those old leprechaun movies. You know, the damn leprechaun looked like a damn Jake. Okay, so, and that's why, because of those people that were slaughtered there were short. You know, and you know, so there you go. Same thing with Christmas. We going to Christmas too. You had at Christmas you had the what is it, Krampus, and they have that parade where they showing you blackface, and pretty much the so-called elves were so-called black people, man. All right, so this is a common thing happening over and over again, where they're constantly slaying Jake and making it, you know, a damn parade out of it. All right, but what you got?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4, and it reads, "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." And that's right, you know, Jake, he discontinued from the heritage that... Shalom. Yeah, that's my Jake, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, he discontinued from the heritage that YAHAWASHI gave you, man. Now we're in a land where we serving our enemies, and we're keeping their traditions and their ways.
Right.
Whereas that's not the ways of YAHAWASHI. Right. You know? So that's why Jake was brought up in Christmas and St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, because you discontinued from that heritage. But see, now the Lord raised up the prophets, beginning with our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. You have no excuse to continue to like you're in those ways.
Right.
You know?
It says Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat."
That's right. That's Esau's agenda. You know, he ultimately wants to get rid of you Israelites so he can get that blessing back. And ultimately the blessing was never his, man. It was always to the children of Israel. You know?
Right. And even with those people in Ireland, he came in there and, you know, just he took them over and took that land. You know, and then now you think about Ireland, you're thinking about redhead, you know, so-called white people. When you really go back to all the history of all these places, it was Jake there first. You know, Jake ruled the whole world. You know. It says
that's the characteristics of the devil, man. They come in, they act kindly, speak with smooth words. But anyway, they're trying to plot and employ to take a position, to take what's yours. Like a good example is what they did to the Native American Indians, man. Same thing. History just repeats itself. That's who this guy is.
Right, because they said how they wanted them to convert to the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church, and if they didn't, they was going to destroy them. The same thing they did to Gad here. You know, they came in here and said, "Oh yeah, you got to bow down and worship this image of white Jesus, Christianity."
But that stems from the Roman Catholic Church.
Right. So they said, if you ain't do it, then you got to put to death. You know, because hey, our people when I was over here, they knew and understood that the Lord was a so-called black man. You know, so when Esau came with that picture, that painting, they was like, "Nah, we're not bowing down to that." And you know, that's what caused a lot of them to get slaughtered. You know. And Esau would come with smooth words, you know. Let me grab this. It says, "Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast?" And it reminded me of this island. You got an island out there now. I don't know what island was called. But there's an island there, and it's like these indigenous people that's there, which they look, you know, so-called black. Anytime anybody comes to that island, they kill them. You had an Edomite that went over there to that island, you know, trying to explore that island, and they had shot him with, you know, with bow and arrows and spears. You know, and they was talking about going over there and doing this and that third, but that was when people island. You can't just go on somebody's land and do what you want to do on their land, man. You know, but it said how those people are very not friendly to outsiders. You know, but Esau being the devil that he is, he'll go on your land and play in your face. And it was an Edomite that particularly went over to that island, and he got, you know, and they killed his ass, man. So we coming into a time where Esau is being exposed on every level. All right, and for you to still be celebrating this madness shows you that that you know Jake is just, you know, simple, man. All right.
All right, peace out.
Let me finish this up a little bit, a little more. It says, looking on verse 17, it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. And that's what this devil does. He undermines you. And he'll come there and play it sweet, act like everything is all cool, and boom, he got a damn knife in your back. You know, what you ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 2. Salaki. 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right. The wicked is being revealed, who the Lord is consuming with the spirit of his mouth, which is what? The prophets, man. You know, we are finding this devil out, and we are rebuking him on every single level. You got brothers all over the world, you know, bringing out this gospel and exposing this damn devil, which is causing his kingdom to fall, causing his heavens to come to naught, man. Because right now this is the white man's heaven, so-called white man's heaven. All right, and this is our hell.
Right.
All right.
It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Tazawam. Bring the part back to luck.
It says, it shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
It's lucky for the noise in the back. Yeah. It's the fish tank. I was going to unplug it, but I ain't going to fish it down. So.
It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Right. After the working of Satan. This man is a devil. Okay, he is coming after the working of Satan. This, you know, just to be a demon, just to be evil. So everywhere he goes, he is shedding blood. All right, and now his blood is about to be shed.
Right. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness.
He's very deceivable. That's his main thing, is to deceive. You see, this devil, he don't just come out flat out and go to war with you. No, he tries to deceive you first.
Right.
And if he can't deceive you, or after he has deceived you, that's when he starts drawing the swords.
It says, and them that perished, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Right, so you got to come into this knowledge, man. You got to receive this truth, come into this knowledge, receive this truth so that you can be saved. That's the whole point, is to be delivered, to be saved. Because if not, you're going to be destroyed. And Esau's going to have his way with the majority of our people, bro. You got 2/3 here in America that's going to be completely obliterated. You know, you're going to die the death of a heathen. You're going to die with these heathens. So now's the time to wake up, come out of that dead asleep. You know, stop being a dizzy, ditzy ass nigga. Walk around here, oh, I got my green on. You know, you was in school, you pinch you if you didn't have your green on.
Right, yeah.
You know?
That's the traditions of men.
And then Jake wouldn't wear no green, but they'll have on some green drawers. You know, and then, or I got my breakfast, you know.
Right.
Bunch of folly, bro.
I remember they used to, when I was in elementary school, I remember they used to make us green eggs and ham.
Right.
You know, they used to actually put green dye on the ham and have us eat it. You know, traditions of men.
Yeah.
You know, so going completely, having Jake go completely off, man. So that this place is finished. And now it's time for us to wake out of that sleep and come back to who we really are, man. This isn't our rest. You know, we're currently in the land of our captivity, man. And we got to come out of those traditions that this devil has pushed on us. You know, it says, and for this cause Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
And Jake believing these lies now, man. Whatever this devil tell you, hey, you just gun ho for it, man. You know, Jake don't do no type of research. You know, you got these mobile devices. You got the computer now. You got, you know, all this information on the web, but ain't nobody doing no fucking research, man. You know, it ain't hard to look up, you know, the origins of St. Patty's Day, and you know, decide whether or not you want to participate in that or not. Jake don't do that, man. Jake just simple, you know, and whatever they see their fellow Edomites doing, they doing it.
Yeah, Jake don't care. Jake don't want to know.
Right. It's about the food. It was fun.
About kids.
Like kids, right? You know, they had green face painting going on. You know, and then we was at camp last night, and it was actually a Christian church out there, walking around asking people questions and stuff. And I saw where they had face painting going on. So they was painting people's faces with fucking green fucking leaves and stuff, and you know, just go to show you that these people are just completely gone, man. Which the Bible do not say, you know, does not promote St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
All right. Matter of fact, it condemns St. Patrick's Day and all these pagan holidays.
The Lord said, He said, I hate your feast days.
Right.
The Lord don't care for those wicked pagan holidays, because they're not the days that He appointed holy. You know, we actually have our own holy days. That's when you get the word holiday.
Right.
You know, so we actually have our own holy days. The brother mentioned the Pesach is coming up, the Passover. That's a beautiful day. That's the day where the Lord delivered us from the hand of our enemies, man.
Oh, but Jake gonna be celebrating Easter.
Yeah, Jake gonna be celebrating Easter. And it's also a day where the Lord sacrificed Himself for our sins, that we may be brought back to the Most High, Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, through repentance, man.
Right.
So that's a beautiful day, but Jake ain't gonna celebrate that.
And that's a solemn day.
Solemn day, yeah.
But see, Jake would rather celebrate Easter, where it's about flamboyant colors, wearing flamboyant colors, and
fucking Easter bunny.
Easter bunny and eggs.
Grown ass nigga with a damn Easter bunny costume.
And then eating, you know, picnicking and stuff, man. You going to picnic, to a picnic, that's what they pick niggas for, you know, lynchings and stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Pick a nigger.
Pick a nigga, yeah, exactly.
Damn, on Easter they got the damn, they got the dyed eggs. You know, it's a bunch of madness, man. Nothing but us keeping the customs of the heathen. If that goes back, if I'm not mistaken, to Rome or Greek. You know.
You got Ishtar, you know, and it is in reverencing of pagan gods.
Right.
Okay.
It goes on to say that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
And that's how people, they have pleasure in unrighteousness. They don't have pleasure in righteousness. They have pleasure in unrighteousness. And they all for a bunch of folly and bullshit. So what's going to happen is a lot of niggas are going to have to be destroyed in your folly and in your bullshit, man.
That's right.
You know? And anytime we try to bring these things out, Jake get all butthurt and, you know, start, you know, walking down the street talking shit under their breath. Oh, you niggas always trying to kill the rod, man. You know, well, hey, that's what the Lord set the prophets up for, man.
Right.
To come out here and to reprove you. All right?
So what? Scripture says, cry aloud, spare not.
Right.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions. You know, so the Lord said, don't spare emotions or feelings. You gotta tell them straight up, hey, you going off. And if you don't turn back from that, the reward for it is death. Because, hey, you keeping these different holidays, these pagan customs, that's ultimately, all these customs go back to a God. It always goes back to a God, a deity.
Right.
But that's the first law. You know?
A particular demon.
Yeah, particular demon. You know, the Lord said, don't put any other God before Him, man. You know, so that's what you're doing when you're keeping these pagan holidays. You put another God before you, how about you outside?
Right.
Which is the reason why you're in the position you're in right now.
And here we are. It's the Sabbath, and Jake out there wearing green and partying and drinking and shit. That's another characteristic of fucking, you know, this St. Patrick's Day. Jake go out to the clubs and to the bars and to the pubs, and they get drunk, sloppy fucking drunk.
A bunch of wickedness.
Right. Wearing green. Other than that?
Yeah, that was it.
It says, Psalm chapter 55, verse 21.
That's you.
That's the spirit. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
That's right. And that's how Esau come with that craftiness, man. His words were softer than butter. The war is in his heart. So he came with that, hey, we all that go along, the get along spirit. The whole time in his heart, he's plotting to overthrow you.
To seek blood.
To seek blood. All right. So he isn't doing these things for your benefit. He doesn't push out these certain holidays and traditions, for any old reason. No, it's to destroy you, man.
Right.
You Israelites. He know that you can't keep these particular holidays, but he pushes them out unto you.
Oh,
He
another
even
thing
give you
too.
a damn break,
Right, I was about to say that. Go ahead, you got it.
Now you got it.
Oh, what he does, he'll give you a day off from work.
Yeah.
So you niggas feel fucking compelled to go celebrate this madness, man. He might give you a day off, and that just go to show you that Esau, man, he knows how to get in Jake's head.
Give you an incentive.
Give you an incentive, right? Exactly, and that's gonna happen when we're in our kingdom. We're gonna put these devils in slavery, and the only time you gonna get a day off from captivity and slavery, getting your ass whipped, is on our high holy days, man.
That's right.
So it goes back and forth. All right. It says, cast thy burden upon Yahawah, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. It says, but thou, O power, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee.
Right. That's what we gotta do. I trust in YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN. We gotta come back to him, man.
Yeah.
We too late in the game to be out here keeping fucking pagan holidays. Jake still celebrating his birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we at the end of this thing, bro. You still trying to dress up like a goddamn grown ass man out there dressing like a damn leprechaun.
Leprechaun, right? Exactly.
Yesterday he was on the river walk and he had dyed the whole river green.
Right.
And I was seeing him on Instagram and it was like, oh, it's completely safe. Well, it's not.
That's what Esau say.
That's what Esau say, but it's not, bro.
Because it's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not natural.
It's not natural. Yeah,
I saw a bird, white bird flying around, but it was green.
Yeah.
Because it was, diving into that water. So who knows what that's doing to that bird, body, man.
What it's doing to the fish.
Right? The fish got to breathe that shit in.
Right. Probably that dye probably getting stuck on their gills and stuff. At least that's the damn devil, bro.
I bet you didn't ask the fish how they felt about it.
That's why the Lord said he's going to destroy the earth. See?
They do that every year, man.
Yeah, every year. Esau don't give a damn about the environment.
Right.
He don't give a damn about nature.
And then the damn lake was green, but it was still dirty as hell.
Still dirty as hell,
So
right?
you couldn't even take time to clean the lake, but you gonna die green because of a pagan holiday? That shows you that these motherfuckers they not fit to rule, man.
That's right. I was looking at something the other day, but I believe it was saying like how I don't know if it was to Ukraine or Israel, I believe it was to Ukraine. I believe they sent 145 billion to Ukraine, and they said with 20 billion of that, they could have ended in homelessness in America.
Right.
And they also could have fixed the water system.
They could have, in Flint.
In Flint, they could have fixed the water in Flint.
They could have solved all America's
They
problems.
could have solved with that money. They could have solved all America's problems, but they chose. That's how you know it's a shadow government behind all these things, man. Right. That's still with America.
And they ain't trying to solve your problems. They're trying to bring you more problems. That's how the devil get down. I got this real quick. It says, Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, which is symbolic for you Edomites. It says, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
That's right. YAHAWASHI, he's going to make this place desolate, man. And rightfully so.
You can't wait for it.
You can't wait for it, bro. It can't come soon enough. Because this place is completely wicked,
A constant vexation.
a constant vexation.
You in your right mind? Hey, man, we are vexed, bro. Shalom, YAHAWASHI, we are completely vexed, bro. You know, there is no happy life here, man. You know, we just getting by day, you know, praying that the Lord come sooner than later, because it's only getting worse every single day. You know, more abomination is being pushed. So like more evil, you know, shit just getting more and more wicked, man. You know, and everything is a slap in the face to Jake. Because St. Patrick's Day, we just went into the history of it, it's a slap in the face to our people, man. It's a slap in the face to us. You know? And Esau know this shit, man. It's you niggas that don't fucking know. Esau know that this history. He knows, you know, all this stuff, you know, the origins of all this stuff, man.
Yeah, everything is played out perfectly. They
Right.
got everything laid out, all the holidays, everything, man.
Calm, bro. Yeah, man, because Esau actually, you know, Scripture says they are wiser than Daniel.
Wiser than Daniel.
So they actually look into the origins of these things, you know, and that's why they celebrate this shit so hard, because they know that it was about the slaughter of Jakes, man. You know, when they said raise it. That's the spirit of Esau, man.
Destruction,
Yeah, these devils. When you go into that term, hip hip hooray, that actually comes from when they sacked when these devils had sacked Jerusalem, man. You know, in 70 AD. You know, so they actually celebrated. They celebrate on our destruction. When you go into the origins of all these pagan holidays and these traditions, it's a celebration of our destruction. Thanksgiving, okay? They're celebrating the slaughter of the Native American Indians, man. All right, so this ain't something that we should be, you know, rejoicing in. It's really supposed to vex you, man. And then even when we was in captivity, they made us celebrate this shit. You didn't want to celebrate it because we knew the origins of it, but they made us celebrate it. Okay? So it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So they have a perpetual hatred, man. Okay? Verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahawah, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, which means never ending. These devils still hate you to this day, whether you believe it or not. They still got nothing but hatred and disdain for you, right? It says, Elomites in Canada get 20 meters. You want to come forward and grab those comments?
Come on.
Yeah, man. So this devil knows, man. All right. It says, reading some more. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power YAHWAH, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Right. So since you love that blood so much, you love to slaughter Jake, it's gonna be your turn to be slaughtered, man. All right. What you got?
This is the book of Hebrews 4 verse 9. It says, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of Yahawah Shemashah. And that's ultimately what we're looking forward to, is that rest, man. You know, to enter into that rest that was promised to our forefathers. Because right now we're not in it. You know, right now we have to serve our enemies, you know, the heathen, beginning with Esau, the so-called white man. All right, but soon, hey, table's gonna turn, man. This curse is gonna be put on you. And you got to serve us and keep our laws and keep our ways, man. And if you don't, we're gonna break you into keeping them.
Right.
You know, it ain't gonna be a thing of democracy in our kingdom. It's gonna be a dictatorship. Our kingdom is gonna be a kingdom of dictatorship, man.
Right.
You know, beginning with Yahweh Shai has 144,000. We're gonna force you to keep our laws and our ways.
Right.
You know,
That's what that.
that's what I have that one. But
You got to come aboard.
yeah, it was no precepts. It was just a few.
I got 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
That's right. You gotta put away those childish things, man.
You know, you saw grown-ass men out there, you know, probably twice my age.
Fucking leprechaun hat.
Right, leprechaun
Bald
hats
head.
and green shirts and calling some
Looking Irish.
yeah, shirt reading Lucky and shit. It was like, damn, bro, even when I was a child, even when I was in school, bro, I never celebrated this shit, bro.
Shit was corny.
I was never going on my way to wear some green. I never even remember when this day was. I was, you know, it was just something I just went to school, got dressed, went to school, you know, and, you know, oh, you ain't wearing green. I was always getting pinched. So I tell my hey, pitch me, I'm gonna whoop your ass, man. You know? So we still in that same spirit. But you got people that was, you know, really in that spirit of these pagan holidays, even when they was children, and grown as adults still in the same spirit, man.
They got full-leaf clothing.
It's completely vexing. It's completely vexing, man. Let me grab that. And I got let me see, I got those two. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. You can touch on that.
That's right. Folly set in great dignity, man. Everybody admires foolishness.
Right.
And the rich sit in low place, which the rich is us. Rich in faith.
Right. And if we had it our way, this shit won't be going on, man.
Yeah.
If they would have came to us and asked us, oh, okay, well, can we dye the river green for... No. Hell no, don't do that shit, man. You know, so... But we sit in a low place, so we have no say-so
No
here.
power.
No power, right. You
Like
know?
that song, you got a camp. You got Theodore Roosevelt on the horse, but you got Judah and Gad walking beside the horse and change the servants.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so right now we have no say-so in the society. All right? But in our kingdom, we gonna have all the say-so. And that shit ain't gonna fly, man. And that's why the ecosystem is fucked right now.
Right.
Since Esau been in power, you have so many animals that have gone extinct. All right, or the wars has hit them from you, you know, because
That's why they always come out later.
yeah,
Oh, yo, we found this animal that's been extinct since this long.
yeah, the Lord hit them from
Nah, they would really be
Yeah,
extinct.
yeah. I don't believe that's why I correct myself. I believe the Lord hid these animals from you because if you didn't, then you would fucking put them in a damn museum somewhere in a damn cage or hunt them.
Right.
You know?
And the Lord preserved the animals when the flood came.
Yeah.
Because he put the spirit on the animals to go to the ship and go on the ship.
Right.
So the Lord put the spirit on the animals to go hide somewhere where no people are at, so that they can be preserved. Right.
Because that's the Lord's creation too.
Mm-hmm.
And the bees, you don't really see the bees like that no more.
Right.
Because you need the bees.
Well, now they got fucking fake
GMO bees.
mechanical bees, you know. So this devil, you know, he destroys everything and try to make up for it by making his own, you know, GMO version of it, which is just brings more destruction.
Well, that's him saying, I will be like the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got also what? You got the coral reef system is all messed up. In the ocean, the coral reefs. All right?
Fucking tires and pads and masks and gloves.
Yeah. Everything's fucked up because of this devil, man.
All the animals that's supposed to clean the waters are on somebody's plate. I Mr. and Mrs. Krabs.
Motherfuckers eating snails and catfish, crabs, mussels. You know, the pigs. You know what I'm saying? That's the garbage can of the earth, the pig. That has its purpose.
And that's the one of the cheapest and most sold meats here, man.
Pig, pork. Because it's not to be eaten. It's meant to clean.
Yeah.
You know.
You got anything?
I'm gonna get one piece up.
Let's see. Put it up. Praise be edifying to the hopeful elect now. I'll got this real quick. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So that's us, man. When we see these things that's been done on the earth, and it's all vanity and vexation of spirit. You know, meaningless, you know, vexation to us, you know, annoying, it irritates us to see this shit, man. You know, when I saw out, when we pulled up to the campsite, I saw that the river was green. I wasn't excited. Oh wow, cool! Oh my gosh! No, my first thought was, damn, what about the animals in there, man? Imagine somebody come to your house and put some green gas in your house and you know, first thing you're gonna think is, well, what about the people that fucking live in there, man? You know? So it says, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered, right? And Esau is crooked, he can't be made straight. He ain't gonna get right. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna have to get left, okay? When the nukes rain upon his place, the Lord gonna leave him here, man. All right, for his destruction.
That's right.
I'm talking about, man.
This is Revelation 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, and they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets,
Right.
and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
It's gonna destroy them that destroy the earth, man. On my TV, I got this little screen kit, whatever, and it's showing us all these beautiful places in the world. We got, you know, photographers that take particular pictures, it's like a Google TV or whatever, take particular pictures of all these fascinating places in the earth. You know, and if Esau stayed in power, these places would be no more. These places would be completely destroyed. Man.
Said no flesh should be saved.
No flesh should be saved. So we gotta, you know, this is why the Lord gotta shorten the days and speed the times up so we can get the hell up out of here. Because if not, we all will be destroyed and the world will be destroyed. The world is already crying out, man. You know? You see the animals are all bugged out, you know? So, you know, even the trees gonna rejoice when Esau gets taken out of power.
Yeah, that's in Isaiah, I believe.
Right. The trees gonna rejoice, man. So we can't wait for that day. We can't wait for the Lord to make things right. Because right now everything is wrong over here, bro. That's all I got to do. All right. So with that, we pray for edifying to hope for elect. I want to say Shalom, Kwame Shirala, Abba, Babal, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash, double honor to our teachers, the elders and apostles, great millstone. He taught us the truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom. Lord willing, if it's possible, we might go live again, so stay tuned. Shalom.